Amazing. And tell us a little bit more about the problem that you guys are solving.
So SolidXDB is production grade indexing and querying platform for Solana blockchain. Like specifically, it focuses on DeFi and DEX data. So it is like a small sort of ecosystem which has indexing and querying platform. Then we have dev tooling part where we provide some like tools for developers to build and index data on like Solana blockchain very easily.
Very cool. Why don't we go ahead and dive into a demo? Why don't you go ahead and share your screen and see what it actually looks like?
Sure, sure.
And while you're sharing, tell us a little bit more about where the name came from.
So SolixDB came from the like idea of Sol means Solana and IX means indexing like sort of. So like that's how SolixDB and DB is the storing of data. So that's how SolixDB was invented in April or May around. That like that's the history. Not so like didn't thought much about the name. So that's it about SolixDB. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're good. So tell us a little bit more about how it works.
So SolixDB is, as I said, the indexing platform and the querying platform for Solana DeFi data. So currently, I have indexed like 3 months of data, October to December, which is open source and you can access it via GraphQL and REST APIs. So I have indexed Jupyter, V4, V6 data, PumpFun data, like Radium, Orca. These are the four that I am focusing on right now because they are the high, like they produce the highest amount of transaction on Solana blockchain. So it's not that difficult to integrate SolixDB. So there is documentation available at solixdb.xy docs.solixdb.xyz, where I have like exposed GraphQL queries, normal SQL queries, and for if you have heard of machine learning models, I have exposed the data sets for like training a models. So it's not that difficult if you can look at like if you just do slash GraphQL and just enter whatever query you want. So that's a query transactions like protocol name. So if you want all the data that we have from Jupyter V6 protocol, you would just write GraphQL Jupyter V6 protocol and the date you want, and that's it. You get the entire data in JSON format, or for further we'll where I'm planning to uh, like support more data formats. So that's how like very easy, and you can integrate Solana very easily. So like you can build anything if you want to build decks. So if you go to a terminal, you can like you all the terminals need historical data. So they have to like build an index or maintain the index or maintain the data, sort the data. So instead I am providing the entire data set for free. So you just filter out whatever you want, and you can just build a dex aggregator and compete with Jupyter itself. So that's how easy like SolixDB makes to build like Dex from scratch. You can build a lot of platforms like an analytics platform for Jupyter PumpFun. You can build whale trackers. You can build whatever. Let's say whale trackers, and another example can be you can build even the MEV like tracker. So anything happens, you can, which is not that easy to capture, but you can have an advantage to like grab an MEV from the blockchain or DeFi any related to that.
Very cool. And tell us a little bit more about some of the primary use cases that you're seeing. Are you seeing use cases in, for instance, DLLM? Talk to us more about that.
So I have like already said that you can build a DEX aggregator like Jupyter itself from the SolidDB. So there are like if like let's see if I have added it. So let's quickly look at the use cases. So if you want to build something like Dune Analytics, so they require a lot of data. So what we are providing is you have the data, you can build an analytics platform. So anyone can come to the platform and look at the analytics and do whatever they want with the dashboard, whatever. So that's a very niche use case. So like data is moat, so you can do anything with data. That's what we are providing from SolixDB.
Very cool. And in your estimation, what makes this platform truly unique?
So currently no one like is providing the data. So if you look at the monthly data that I am indexing, so per month it's 60 GBs of data, and that is not very easy to handle for like small startup or something. I have a very fancy like machine that has very huge amount of memory, like 1 TB memory, 256 cores of machine. So I don't have that restrictions on machine, so I can provide that for free for anyone. Like, so even the big organization or big team does not have that capability of holding those data for free, and I am just like making it free for everyone.
Amazing. And talk to us about some of the traction that you're seeing around this product.
So I am like looking at so we have the data ready and up and ready with this API and API.solixdb.xyz endpoint. So first of all, I am looking at a mini hackathon type where developers could build a lot of products on top of the data that I have indexed. So that could bring a lot of traction from developers. So that is if a product that is built on top of SolixDB and it grows and it generates a revenue of $1 million or something, for an example. So that will be a great success for SolixDB. So we can focus more on future upgrades on SolixDB, that is real-time data streaming on SolixDB for so real-time data with a support of 2025 entire DeFi data for free.
Very cool. And talk to us a little bit more about the product roadmap.
So product roadmap is currently I am indexing like not indexing, but like I am backfilling the 2025 data for free. So if and as I talked earlier that I am planning for an hackathon. So if hackathon works well, so that is a checkpoint that the data I have indexed is correct and is useful for public and the developers. Then I'll be moving towards real-time data streaming where I'll be like users can have real-time data for free. So that's it. And then we have a package named SolidDB. So if like, can I just show the how it is used for like indexing?
Yeah, that'd be great.
So wait a minute, let me share my code real quick. So as you can see, this is hardly 20 lines of code and only 10 lines of code with me, like with the
You're
apart
not
from.
sharing your screen anymore.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
okay, okay,
Yeah, try one more time.
okay. Is it about like show like now? I have shared the screen. Yeah.
Yes, now we can see it again.
As you can see on the screen, it is hardly 20 lines of code, and if you remove the boilerplate code like this and this, that's 10 lines of code. So what we can do is configure the data storage. So for like faster approach for now, I'm using JSON format as data, like database. Then you import a class named Solana indexer, pass in the configuration like we are indexing mainnet data transactions. This is the token program. This is the RPC URL, the node RPC node that that will use for indexing the data. Mm, so let's quickly like do start. So like look at this. So you can index write 10 lines of code and start your indexer from like you don't have to manage anything. If the connection breaks, I'll handle
Wow,
on.
what a plethora of data that provides.
Yeah. So you can have anything like. So this is also like side product with like that comes under the Solana ecosystem. So that will have, if you want some processing before storing data, then you can process using just pass a small function after this line and you're good to go. You can process the data and then the data will be stored in your database or anything you are configuring it for.
Excellent. Super cool. Anything else you'd like to show us from the platform?
So yeah, there is another platform. So there are three. Uh, am I sharing the screen now?
I just went away again.
Yeah.
Now we're back. Yep.
So there is a third platform. It's a very great dev tool that one of my friend from SlowHQ also uses for like analyzing and testing their Anchor programs. So if you have heard of testing Anchor programs, it is a very big headache for us developers. We have to write thousands of code, like 1,000 lines of code, just to test 10 or 15 edge cases. So we can test Anchor programs directly from browser instead of writing like huge tons of code. So I'll quickly explain how you can easily do that. So there are three ways to import a program into browser. One is JSON editor, upload file, and now after Anchor's upgrade, you can directly import the IDL from the program. So I'll quickly import the program. This is the program ID. It will automatically fetch from the Explorer. So that is the JSON file that is uploaded on the Explorer. We'll click continue. It is deployed on DevNet currently, so we'll configure DevNet. You can do anything like custom URL. You can import Magic Block URL, and you can test your programs on Magic Block and Magic Blocks validator. So let's click continue. So that's configured. You can look at the very beautiful UI. So let's quickly go to the main thing. So accounts. What are accounts? So you have heard of PDAs. So whatever PDAs, so thousands of PDAs are generated through a program. So you can visualize all accounts from the program and easily. So you don't have to fetch each account one by one. It will fetch the moment you click the continue button. There are transactions. So whatever transaction that have happened through the programs, you can easily see like the Explorer or Soul Scan type, and you can go to any transaction and see what data or time it has happened. Let's go to the main part, testing. So there are so we have four instructions in this program. So what we'll do is test one or two instructions real quick. So we'll enter user. So this is vault state, which is a PDA. So an ideal does not understand a PDA, what a PDA is. So I have added a feature so you can derive the PDA very easily. Enter the seeds for deriving the PDA. Derive both of the PDAs real quick. Oh yeah, system program. So this much you just fill. So we can create a test case so that we can execute multiple instructions easily under some same button. So we'll do initialize now. So initialize. We'll create a new test suite. So you'll see a new test suite happened here. So we'll add one more edge case here. Derive PDA again. That will be not so hard job to do. We'll save the test, close, and save. Okay, just wait a second. So we have the test cases both, and we can run click on run all. So what will it?
Excellent. Love that.
So it will ask for the wallet, obviously. Approve. So it failed. You can see it failed. So both of them failed. So that's it will quickly come to the index transactions. It will take some time to index. So you can see what's wrong here. So what happened, what went wrong. So that is account with same address already exists. So you can easily quickly go to the program and quickly debug what is happening wrong with the program and what I'm passing it wrong. So that's how it
Very
like
cool.
makes the developer's life very easy.
Yeah, extremely convenient, and truly something that's a public good. So
Yeah.
that's extremely cool. Talk to us more about the tokenomics.
So currently the I'm like providing the entire data for free. So in future I am focusing on making the API token gated. So if you want a data set, so you can pay in tokens itself. So pay few tokens and you'll get the data not so expensive as like no one is providing data for free for like any like if they provide they charge a very huge amount of money. So I'll not just go for that and will use like the token itself for SolidDB, and I'm planning on some DeFi products after the success of Basic, this and Dexo and the package itself.
Amazing. More information
So
about yourself.
so that like I would not recommend like reaching out to me, but you can like we can have discussions on. So it is the Twitter handle SolidDB, and you can quickly click on this links.solidsdb.xyz. So it is Twitter, Telegram, Discord. You can contribute to the open source as well. So we have everything open source for like open source is the tribe for what I represent. So that's it. So you can find whatever links related to SolidDB here. So come to x.com/solixdb and links dot here you'll find whatever you want. So we have APIs also live today. So that's where you can find me.
Hey Priyans, I guess Tony just having a network issue. Okay, I'm fixing it. Okay,
Mhm.
please keep explaining about your project and future plans. Okay, because we are already live. I'm checking up with very short span.
Yeah. So we have a platform. Yeah, no, the mic is on. So we have the platform as well. So you can look up for hackathon.solixdb.xyz. So it has we are like the data prices and dates are yet to come. You can easily grab some. So there is see if you can look at there is a leaderboard. So you can get the XP very easily. You don't have to do anything, just register here. So just post whatever you want, tagging SolixDB and enter your email easily. So let's do that real quick. So you just submit the post and that's it. We'll verify and you'll gain the XP, and gain the XP you'll get better at like better position. You'll get something we are planning for providing like some rewards for early XP gainers for free. You'll probably miss out on something if you just miss on like gaining those XP.
Okay, Priyans. So it seems very quite interesting project, and I believe our community would love it. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and looking forward for your launch.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. All the best. And meanwhile, please post about more announcement on your socials. Okay. So and tag like Siren AI as well. Okay.
Mhm.
So it will highlight your product.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
More demos will be like I'm planning on more demo videos this week.
yeah.
So people will have more demo videos on how to use Solix DB.
Ye- Yes. Yes. That would be perfect. Okay. All the best.